Hey everybody, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to Keeping It Real Tea. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, and share. I have wonderful guests here for you today. We're going to be talking about credit repair tips today. So whether you're in your business, whether you're in your need to do personal credit, I have two amazing guests with me today. And again, we're going to be talking about credit tips. So make sure you guys take notes and write things down. Below at the screen for me here, I have Johan Owens. He's from OMG Approvals. Johan's in the building. He's from Baltimore, Maryland, and he has his own company, OMG Approvals. I also have Fred Cadet. That's my man. He's Financially Fred, and he's from Brooklyn, New York. So guys, we have an amazing show. Again, please like, comment, and share. Get this out to as many people. I'm also live on IG. You guys can follow my page on IG at Keeping It Real Tea. Like, comment, and share. Again, we're going live. We're trying to make this thing go viral. So if you know anyone that can benefit from being a part of credit repair tips, please like, comment, share, tag them. Again, I got my man Fred in the building. I got Johan. Fred, I'm going to start with you. You're Financially Fred. Tell us a little bit about yourself and give us some what you're going to be talking about today.
Yes. First of all, I'm a big salute for having me on the podcast. It's really an honor to connect with you on a year and a half. Just been rocking ever since. I've known a lot of people. For those of you that don't know, my name is Fred Cadet, 19 years old, from Brooklyn. I've been in business for about 3.5 years. And it's just been life, just been changing so much information, and just been creating a culture that well needed. And that's just the agenda.
I love it. Welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. And Johan, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and your company, OMG Approvals.
Thank you for having us today. My name is Johan Owens. I've been in business for 13 years now. Started insurance, investment, to credit. The reason I'm doing this because I was sitting there with life insurance, and they was always asking about credit. Because I was in the field of financial services, they thought you have everything. I started diving into it and started seeing across our people that if we were able to credit better life, we be able to do a lot more things. So I started going through rules. I learned, I was able to help people. And right now, just looking to blow it up, helping as many people as possible, teaching them about credit, and also the next level, how to scale and how to do for that business level of credit.
I love it. Guys, if you're just catching on, please like, comment, and share. Please hashtag right now, Keeping It Real Tea, or hashtag I'm sipping if you have your tea. I have green tea today that I am sipping. I love the green tea. I put my honey in it. I don't use any sugar. And this is the tea I have today. My bro is not drinking tea. Johan, what do you have in your cup?
Got black Starbucks cup.
That's all right. You get a pass, but you sipping, so you good. And my man Fred, what you got in your mug this morning? My God. Awesome. So let's get into it, guys. Again, we're talking about credit repair. If you're just joining in, this is Johan and Fred, and we're going to go ahead and give some credit tips of things you need to do. I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Johan. Tell me a little bit about for first-time home buyers or just for investors, what's some credit tips that you do in your business to help prepare people?
Well, the first thing we do, and I talk to people, just how you hear me now?
Yeah. It's a little choppy, but I definitely can hear.
Okay. All right. So the first thing we do is just like if you go to a doctor and you say, "Hey, doc, the doctor isn't going to take the star and pick up." Are they going to start giving them stuff? No, they're going to ask questions. And they're going to find out what's going on with it. And that's what I need to see that credit report. Once I see the credit report, now I'm going to say, hey, this is what we need to do. Because I know Fred a person is, I got a 60, I got a 50, or I got 600. It's completely different than what they said.
Yep.
So as the experts, we first have to see it ourselves. We have to see the profile. Because it's really hard to help a person I can't see what's going on. Once we come able to see that, now I got to find what goes up. So
no, I'm sorry to cut you off, but when you see what's going on, do you have to actually pull their credit? And if so, is it a hard pull or a soft pull?
Great question. It's actually a soft pull. So when you want to pull your own credit, it's a soft pull. You aren't penalized for that. And that's what we're looking at that credit. So they not be penalized. They'll be able to, exactly what their credit is. They'll be able to see the profile. And they'll also be able to score. Once they're able to see this, or what's especially once we're able to see it, now we can give in direct, hey, this is what needs to be done. Because we need to find out what your goals are. Do you just want to spend money, or do you want to spend 100, 150? How simple you need to get this done? Once we have those answers, now we can start working.
I love it. Now, if someone comes to you, do you kind of tell them the steps that they need to do, or do you kind of follow them along with the whole process? And if so, how would that work if you're following them?
No, we follow them. We hold that. Pretty much. Again, once we know what's going on, we'll let them know what we're going on and what we'll be looking to do.
Got it. So I don't know if you can answer this directly, but when clients are looking to purchase houses and if they have been in bankruptcy before, do you know, can you tell me how bankruptcy affects credit?
Bankruptcy affects credit based off how long it's been. How long they've been in bankruptcy. So if a person went in bankruptcy last year, we're not going to be able to approve right away. And the reason is the banks necessarily don't know. So once they see that report and they see that we're in bankruptcy, they want you to prove yourself and say, hey, I'm going to do this $150,000, $200,000, $400,000. So bankruptcy takes a little bit of time as far as getting approved right away.
Got it. Now, what if they file for bankruptcy? What tips do you have for someone who just filed bankruptcy and they're trying to build or establish credit again?
First thing I want to tell everybody, let's do a budget. And the reason let's do a budget is because if you made a year ago, whenever you got in trouble, if you did a budget, you might not be in trouble. Right? Because a lot of times we overextend ourselves as far as credit. Now I do think especially like the pandemic of that nature, things happen. But this was a person who extended themselves. We need a budget so we can say this is what my money is on. This is what I can afford. Once we do a budget, again, the reason I'm budget, I don't want to put a big in a position where they had a credit score, then they just don't back it up again.
Right.
So do the budget, and then let's start looking at different programs. We secure loans, we do secure cards. But we have to be strategic based off of those. So one friends people hold all the time. I'll give you a situation how I help in that support.
I love it. Thank you for that. I have so many clients that always, they might be facing bankruptcy. They might need help with things. And a lot of people don't move into purchasing a house or even, I like to set my clients up on home buying goals, right? So I like how you talk about the budget, because I believe that is so important to set up so that you can know where you're moving to in the future and not get back into those situations. So many people come, they might have filed bankruptcy and they just don't know where to start. They don't know, what to do. People tell them, get credit cards and things like that. But Fred, to chime you in, when people are getting credit cards, what are some tips that you have for people who are obtaining these secured credit cards, and what are some things that they can do to keep things at a budget standpoint where they can continue to build their credit?
Don't max.
I hear echo with you. You hear the echo? I got a little echo with you.
Yeah.
Gotta turn it on.
Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Perfect.
How about now?
Can you hear me?
Yep, that's good.
All right. So because without the people is don't blame things on credit because you can afford to hire fee. Meaning that if you can't afford to $300, do not use it. I'll say when you build your credit and you get us what I was to use things cash or like encryption bill like that. Things that don't cost much, but things you had to pay. I would just put the credit card and pay it back. Over time, your score continues go up and you can deposit payment. And also, utilization goes down because they say 30% is the utilization state. But what I was to have is to be below
10%? Because I still got a little echo here, but I want to repeat what you just said because I don't want anybody to miss these nuggets. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about credit repair tips, and we're talking about if you have a credit card, you just filed bankruptcy, you're obtaining this credit card, things to do. So my man Fred here said that you want to make sure that you get that credit card. If I understood you correctly, pay something to max it out, but then cover it right back. So if you have a card that's $300, take something that's $300 and then take that and pay it right back. Is that what I heard you say?
No, not exactly.
I'm sorry, my bad. Please clarify that. Don't listen to me.
So basically, I'm saying this thing to be for something like cash or like something that you can pay right back. But I like to use bills because those I had to pay.
Okay.
So credit card you can get back. So now I can a positive also
awesome. So to repeat what you just said, if I want to build my credit, do something like a bill. So if I have a BGE bill, I could take and pay that BGE bill. I know I have the cash in my pocket to go ahead and do it. But if I use my credit card, then I could just take the credit card, pay it, and then take the cash I have and then put it back on the credit card.
Correct.
After you cover the bill. And then also a lot of people are saying utilization 30%, but you're saying keep it below 10%.
Right. So
okay.
30% is basically how can I 30% a safety, right? Is like so when you want to that's like the point from having a lot of score but if you don't like that you want to have
I love it. And for those who didn't just hear Fred, if you want to get your credit score and build it up, you want to keep your credit utilization under 10% and under. The threshold cap that they teach you is 30%, but you don't want to be at that top of the 30%. You want to keep it below so you can keep building your credit. Another nugget we just learned, if you are building your credit, Pay your bills with your credit. Use the cash that you got in your pocket to put it right back onto that card so that way you're just transferring money. Again, the game is to build your credit. For those of you that just joining in, if you missed this is great nuggets. It's good to know. We need to really be prepared. I could be wrong with this, but statistically, I looked at 68% of us of Americans have a credit score that's like low, like 640 and below. So it's really low. A lot of people aren't in the 700s. A lot of people don't even know what it takes to build your credit. So please, guys, like, comment, and share. If you know anyone that can benefit, tag them below. Keep us posted. Ask questions. We are here. We are live. So you can drop a comment below. You can ask questions. We are here to answer them. Tag a friend who can benefit from this. Your mother, your parents, your father, your family member. You can help somebody with this information, not just yourself. I've been taught in the game, when we have information, we got to put it out and share. So this show is about impact. This show is about content, and this show is about educating, guys. I'm definitely changing the game with this one. Please like, comment, and share. Someone can definitely benefit from this. I just learned myself today. I tell all my clients, hey, keep your credit cards 30% and below. I just learned something. Now I'm going to be redirecting them to go even lower than that because you're going to build up your credit quick. So that was awesome. I appreciate that, Fred. Give us another tip. What's some other things that you tell your clients and work with them? Do you do secured loans or trade lines at all? Do you recommend that?
Yes. I mean, not in the so
okay.
The trade line is basically like
okay.
So to speak. So when people are selling, it's usually a period of time, like 2 or 3 months. So let's say you go their process, you know this, and you got a company that account on, and you still get that extra, then you go and get your credit line. Now what that's do, that's gonna significantly score like 100 plus, depending on the type of money you get. You know, some people need it for the energy or really strengthen the Now this is getting a house and getting approved or calling in trades. You know, so if you were right when you're about to go house shopping or car shopping.
Okay. I love it. Got it. So that is a great tip. It's always good to just kind of, because some people, again, they don't know this stuff. If we're not sharing it, they don't know to even do it. And a lot of people afraid of the unknown will just do things repeatedly until it becomes what? Insane. Insanity. We just kind of keep going along with what we know. So guys, again, we're here today. I got Fred Cadet here. He's from Financially Fred. I have Johan Owens here from OMG Approvals. And we're here just talking about credit tips. Again, please like, comment, and share. Johan, do you help any of your clients with trade lines, or how do you feel when it comes to trade lines? Because I have a lot of clients that ask about trade lines. I personally don't know one thing about it. I referred a client to someone for trade lines, and their points kind of like didn't go up. So I don't, if someone come to me with wanting to do trade lines, I have no information to share with them with that. So do you do that at all, or do you know anything about the trade lines?
Yes. We are trading. Yolanda. I'm trying to think of a decent example. Say for example, what is foundation, right?
Mm-hmm. I do. You see my foundation? Okay, yes. Actually, it depends. So some people put concealer on first, because concealer gets like your dark, spots, and then you gotta take your foundation. And some people put foundation on first and concealer after. I actually have a 2-in-1. My bad. Look, I'm about to get into the makeup. I got a 2-in-1, baby. So I just pat it all together.
You will not build a house on a bad foundation. Let me just stay there.
Right. I like that. Definitely need that foundation.
Somebody's building a home, and they build the foundation, and before the inspectors come back, they see that there's cracks in it, they're not going to approve to go further. So let's just call a trade line the roof. So we're working on the credit score. We started at 440, and we're building it up. And then they 640 or that. We call them 650. And now they make the decision: okay, do I want to go FHA or do I want to go conventional? But to go conventional, we need 700. That's when we're at that. We're going to add that like Fred said, carry on.
Right.
We're not going to put the trade line person as a 520 credit score and a lot of negative things.
So let me pause you. So for those who have questions about trade lines, you should not get into trade lines in the beginning. It's good to kind of build your credit up. And as it's building up, then towards the end, like the chart on the top, then you start adding those trade lines to kind of give you. And for those who don't know, can you explain to me what trade lines do? Like, are they piggybacking off of other people's credit? What exactly is trade lines for those who don't know?
Yep. So let me give you an example. Close friend like a 650 credit score. And they didn't have any negative, but they only had positive. So they just didn't have credit. They was talking to me about credit. I said, well, we trade line. So what we did was we went on our calls, and they called me like 3 weeks later. You can hear him smiling. And I'm like, what? I'm at 700.
Oh, wow.
Never been at 100 before, in that light.
Right.
Let me tell you a couple of things that come with that. One, the trade line, the trade line is 20,000. So now, instead of they go to get their own credit card, at first the buyer was 500. The biggest credit card we had was 500. So now they go to a bank, they were only going to probably $500,000. But now that sees that they have $20,000 credit, because all it is, they're looking at, hey, we might not put 20, but we give you 10. And I'm all the time, we'll get into that. But now they get 700 for when they go out and credit now. They'll be like, maybe not 20, maybe getting 10 and $50,000 on that credit card at 500, where they were.
Got it. Now, I'm going to talk as if I completely don't know anything about what we be talking about. Now, when you get these trade lines, is it somebody that you know who they're piggybacking off of their credit? Is it like a company that secure these trade lines of people that say, hey, my credit is good, I have this secure account, I'm going to go with this company, and people can come to this company to get trade lines? Like, how do you and where do you kind of get those trade lines, so to speak? Does that make sense?
Yeah, they're perfect.
Because I just, for me, people ask questions, I'm like, I don't really know much about trade lines, but I've actually pulled somebody's credit for a house rental, and when I pulled their credit, I seen about 10 lines of credit, like trade lines, and I was like, man, and credit score was like 740. It was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh. So how do you find someone to trade off of their trade lines?
Well, if somebody said we need to rent a house, I will come in here, because that's what we do.
Right.
So
there you go.
Trade lines. That's what we do. So you do one or two. I could do it first on one because that was the business that I created. My first card, but then I'll also do another company here first. So I would look at a person's situation. If they need 15 years, $30,000 credit, I don't have that. So I'll partner with my company.
Got it. Okay.
If you need something similar to what I have, with one of my customers. And again, same thing. I got into this business one to teach us. So one to teach us how to use our credit, but then two to leverage our credit to make another.
Guys, so when I become big shot, I could be like, hey, add me on. Somebody could trade line me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the 700s. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And you'll pay for it.
I get paid for it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm about to. We get ready to do this, baby. I need to get. Okay, so this is a whole nother hustle. That's what you're telling me. So if I got good credit, somebody will pay me to let somebody be on piggyback on me. Now, do they go on as like an authorized user, but they never had a card? They ain't doing nothing. That card is still with that person, but you just piggybacking. Come on, guys. If y'all missed this, y'all crazy. So I'm just going to reiterate for those who missed it or those who might just be tuning in. Basically, as a trade line, if you get your credit good, you can get paid to let people piggyback off of you to be an authorized user on your card. They never have to use it, never got to see it, don't need to know what the card look like, anything. They're just added on as an authorized user to your credit card, and you get paid to do it. Is that what I heard, guys? Because I'm about to get me another hustle. Like, listen, Fred, listen. It's getting ready to go down. As a real estate agent, I love it, but, you know, if I could get paid and I ain't even doing nothing, but adding people as an authorized user, that sounds like a win-win to me. I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. So if I can get multiple streams of income and I just got one income coming in by people getting on the piggyback line, and that's what's up. I also teach clients to go on other credit cards as an authorized user for someone in their family that they know. But here's the kicker. I had a client went on an authorized user account on her mom's card. And what happened was her mother was not had that card down 30% or below. So she now is taking on all of this other usage, and it was making her score go down and not up. So I also want to encourage people, if you are building your credit and you are going on as an authorized user to someone that you know, make sure that they're keeping that usage at what my man Fred said, 10%. We don't even want the 30. If they at 30, no, I won't want that. I need to see proof that you're keeping that card below the 10. So make sure that you're doing that, and make sure that you ask questions before you do go on as an authorized user. If you do decide to use trade lines, you can reach out to Johan, you can reach out to Fred, reach out to somebody that knows what they're doing before you just go out and pay people. So many people now are trying to make extra business off of people. If you don't know and you get scammed, people take your money, reach out to people that are really doing this, so that way you can make sure that you're in the right hands when it comes to this business. So again, if you're just joining us, I got Johan here, I got Fred here, and we're just having a roundtable discussion while we're sipping our tea. My bro got coffee, but we're sipping our tea, and we're just talking about credit repair. So please like, comment, and share. Tag someone that you know that are working on their credit. Tag someone that you think that could definitely benefit from this. I've already learned quite a few, and we've only been on here for about 25 minutes. So, guys, it's a lot of nuggets to be shared. So we talked about bankruptcy. We've talked about trade lines. We've talked about secured credit. Fred, I want to get into it with you. Let's talk about business credit a little bit for those people, because I have lots of investors that follow me. And one thing I want to do with this show is I want to be able to talk to everybody all across the board. I don't want to be in one niche. So for those people that are maybe investors, they're looking to get investment properties, they need to build their credit. Is there any tips or things that you can share with them if they're doing it on a business level?
Absolutely. Business credit is very important. So when you're first got your business and LLC and everything like that.
Wait a minute, Fred. Can you say that one more time? Because the business gotta be legit now. I can't have Shirley down the street saying that she had this business, but she don't have an LLC or a bank account. It's not gonna work for you, Miss Shirley. I'm sorry. You gotta go get the LLC. Make sure that your business is legal. You have your bank account, and you also have your EIN number.
Correct.
Right? Because you need your EIN and your LLC and your articles of organization to open up the bank account. So we did all of that part just to prep everybody. You got your business legal. Now Fred gonna tell you what to do next.
Right. So business is legal. Did all the paper and everything. Now you go open up a business bank account, business check account. Right. When you open up business bank account, what you're gonna do is you're gonna you can start funding it. You can start putting it in the checking account. And then, because what you want to do is you want to start utilizing that checking account, buying certain things in your business so that they can keep some type of activity within the account. You can do that for 3 months. Then once you can do funding. Business.
Say that last part one more time, Fred. You went out on me.
Okay, so once in 3 months, activity in your checking account that you use money to business to then you can start going.
And then you can start going for, what was that?
For funding.
Oh, funding. Okay. So you got your business account. Everything's legal. You're doing activity for about 3 months. Now you can go on and start asking for business credit. Is that what I heard you say?
Yes.
Okay. So when you say business credit, is this like a business credit card? Is it a business loan? Or how should we start?
Yeah. What will be better if business line of credit card.
Okay. Business line of credit. So get a credit card. Okay.
Reason because you're only going to have to put you out of that credit. So you may approve for, I don't know, just hypothetically, make it approve around 25,000, but you only 10,000. You just have to think that 10,000 is not the whole 25. Opposed to if your business is loan, you have to pay plus interest.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. So what Fred just mentioned, for those of you that just caught up, we're talking about business line of credit. You want to make sure you got your account. You want to make sure you keep activity for about 3 months. You can do a secured loan or credit card, but Fred is saying if you do that credit card, it would be easier to kind of start developing the business credit that way versus taking out a loan that you have to pay the whole loan back. If you get a credit card line and the credit card line is about $25,000, you don't have to use that whole $25,000. You can use that $10,000 or whatever you use and pay that minimum about, versus getting that loan and then you have to pay the loan plus interest back. Correct, Fred? That's what I heard, right?
That's correct.
I'm getting ready. So listen, I'm learning. I just learned that, guys. I'm personally getting ready to do that. I have my business account now with Keeping It Real Tea. I've been having a little bit of activity. Listening to what you said today, I got 1 more month to go to continue to make my activity, and then I'm going to apply for a business credit line so that way I can start establishing business. Now, this is a question that clients have asked me. In the beginning of your business credit and establishing it, until you fully get established, are they still looking at your personal credit, or is applying with your information without it being on that business because you haven't established enough for them to really go off of the business? Do they look at your personal in the beginning?
Absolutely.
Okay, so for those that missed that, I wanted to just ask that so we can make sure we catch it. Even though we're talking about business, you still want to get your personal credit in line and in order, because in the beginning of this, they're still going off of that. You have not established a relationship long enough for them to trust you. And I always tell clients, if I was a bank and somebody came to me and I saw that your credit was below where the scores needed to be, you don't pay nobody, I'm not loaning you no money. I'm sorry. I don't, I was always told never to loan money that you know you ain't going to get back. Like, if I know that I can't afford to lose this, $1,000 or whatever, I'm not going to give it to you, Miss Shirley. I'm sorry, Miss Shirley. I ain't got it. And I don't know a Miss Shirley. I'm just using the name, y'all. But, no, Miss Shirley, I can't give you this $1,000. You didn't pay BGE. You didn't pay your rent. You haven't paid your mortgage. You haven't paid your car payment. Your car got repoed. Right. So you guys, we got to think on a business mindset. If we was the bank and they're looking at our finances and our history, if we haven't paid anybody, we're not going to be able to reach out and ask for anything. So just always remember when you are going out looking at credit and doing things that you think of it as if you were the bank. If I was the bank, hey, bring a cosign. I might have to have somebody cosign for you because right now, Miss Shirley, you ain't paying enough people. So you want to make sure that you do both business and personal, not just go out here and get the business and thinking that it's going to take over. Because I have heard and I've listened to many people talk about credit. It's like, oh, well, if your personal credit shot, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and start establishing business. But in the beginning, I even went, and I'll be very transparent. I went to Wells Fargo. I do not like Wells Fargo. I hope they never look at this video. I'm just saying, I do bank with them, but they give me a hard way to go. I went into Wells Fargo, guys. I tried to open up a business account. They was like, no, Miss Brockington, your credit ain't good. We ain't going to be able to do it. I'm like, but I've been banking with y'all for years. 2 years I've been banking with them. All of my real estate income goes into this account. I've never went in overdraft. You haven't seen anything. I'm just in a place in my life where I'm kind of reestablishing myself coming out of, my marriage and being separated and things like that. So now I'm like working on my credit and stuff too. So I say all of this to say I was very upset because here it is. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to establish myself. I'm trying to get my business together. I'm trying to do all this stuff. And Wells Fargo ain't even give me a chance. So I went to SunTrust and SunTrust was like, here you go, Miss Brockington, here go your business account. I was like, yes, thank you, Lord. But I was ready to give up, right? But the point of the story is your personal have to be together for the business. Sometimes banks will not even open up your business account if your credit isn't good. And that's what happened to me. And I did a long post because I was pissed, right? You know, we get pissed as women. I was like, da, 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 da. They was like, how was your experience today, Miss Brockington? Listen, let me tell y'all, I've been banking with y'all for 2 years and you ain't even give me a chance. Some people just need a chance. I was just pissed, right? So they apologized, but they didn't change the rules, right? So the rules are the rules. You have to make sure that personal and business goes hands in hand, that is together. No one is out here telling us this, guys. No one is out here sharing what it is that we need to do to establish ourselves. I don't know about you. I'm about impacting my community. I want to really change lives. And the reason I bring my two guests on today, because I have actively seen them on Facebook changing lives. They're helping people get into houses. They're helping people get approved for cars. If you don't follow my man Financially Fred, I mean, he stay post up in a suit. I'd be like, what does this man do? Oh, he do credit or what's going on? He stay posted. My brother at the bottom, he is always about budget. So for me, the reason I asked you to come on, Johan, because I love the fact that you do ask people to, get their credit and stuff together and you're available for that. But I love the fact that you also are available to help them with the budget. If you are establishing your credit, it is so important to also get your budget in line. I tell all my clients when we're doing home buying goals, set and see how much you make a month. What is your expenses a month? Is it anything that you could tweak to save? Because when it comes to home buying, you also want to make sure, whether you're an investor, or home buyer, or whoever, you want to make sure that you have a savings account and that you're really saving money. When it comes to buying a house, everybody make it seem like, oh, it's so easy. You can get into this house. Don't worry about it. You need money to save. You got to have that money for closing. Yep. If you're not a first-time home buyer, you're not getting into these grants, or grants ran up and there's no more money. You want to make sure that you have that savings. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to get to the finish line and I looked at this house and did everything. Because also, lenders do not care. I'm not saying all lenders, but some lenders will push out that pre-approval letter and you have that letter in your hand, but they didn't verify your closing funds. So now you're shopping with your realtor, you're looking for this home, you're ready to go, you put it under contract, and now you don't have the funds to close. Mm-hmm. It happens, and this is why deals for houses, they fall out of contract because of why? Financing. Wow. It's like every time you find out, dang, this property just went under contract, now it's back on the market. What happened? You talk to the realtor, like, oh, finances fell through. Mm-hmm. Don't be that person going through the whole deal, and then when it's time to get to the finish line, your finances is why it kicks you out. So I think it's very important to talk about the topic that we're talking about today. So we covered bankruptcy, we talked about trade lines, we talked a little bit about business credit. Fred, I know I cut you off there, but is there anything else just in establishing credit that you recommend for people with businesses?
Okay. So you guys are running. Take notes. Pads out. So.
All right, my man said take notes, y'all. Y'all taking notes?
When somebody these are typically the qualifications. So your score needs to be at least up 700, right? As far as credit, you gotta have credit for at least over 3 years. As an average history, it has to be 3 years. Right? As far as increases, no more than 2 increases per credit bureau. No more than 2. Utilization is sustainable for under 10%, not 30, 10%. As far as like history and stuff like that, you don't have any late payments for negative accounts on your credit. No late payments for negative credit.
Got it. So I heard 3. I missed 1. Keep it under 10% utilization. Pay your cards. Pay your bills on time. No late payments. What was the other ones? I'm sorry.
Credit history above 3 years. And score is at least above 700.
Got it. Did you guys take notes? If you are listening, please put those in the comments. Someone can definitely benefit from it. I want to be able to reach out to my viewers who are looking this evening, who can't catch that, because we did have, actually, Fred, I'm actually do it one more time, just because these are great nuggets. I don't want anybody to miss this information. Guys, nobody giving you, this is free 99 game right here. People charge. Oh yeah, they charge for this information now. And you getting it for free right here with my man Financially Fred. So Fred, one more time for the people that just tuned in with us, what are the 4 tips that you have?
All right, cool. For the business in order, there's a lot of people funding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your personal is in order. All right, that's what you say, right?
Got it. Personal credit in order.
Get that personal credit in order.
Got it.
One score has to be at least above 100.
Got
it. Has to be above 3 years. Your overall credit history.
Got it. Overall credit history above 3 years and credit score 700 or above.
Correct.
Got it.
No more than 2 income credit bureau. No more than 2.
And do people know, because I had a friend of mine's, dope story real quick, not to cut you off, you can get the soft inquiries removed off of your credit.
I
never knew that.
The soft inquiries doesn't really matter.
They don't really matter. But I had somebody have, and I could be saying it, but he's working with someone that's doing their trade lines. Got these inquiries removed off, and his scores went up 41 points just from getting the inquiries removed off.
Wow.
Facts. And I was like, and even though now we use this with caution because it came up on his Credit Karma, so obviously we know Credit Karma is a little off, right? But it was like your scores just went up just by removing inquiries. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because some inquiries doesn't affect score at all. What doesn't affect your ability to get funded.
I love that. And for those that did not hear, soft inquiries does not affect your credit at all. It's just the hard inquiries. And we want to make sure that we only have 2 per credit bureau, correct?
I'm going to give you an example, right? So real quick. So you see how if you go on like a Credit Karma experience, you pre-approve all these credit cards and stuff like that. You like guys, this is pre-approved and such.
Mm-hmm.
Those are a result of soft inquiries.
Interesting.
Remember,
Credit Karma sent me one. I was like, "Is this real?" I ain't use it yet though. I'm just saying it is. They are doing it. Okay.
All right. So you never really give them consent to credit report. It's only when you're looking for funding or looking at something like that. That's funny. For your organization,
got it. That's really good to know because some people like my man said. Now, when people come to you, I know you have a whole company as well that you work with. Do they pull hard or soft credit in the beginning, or how does that work with? Is it FES?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure I said the initials right. FES.
I mean, they are
okay.
Is one. It's not like for your report. Time. Just so we can get the report so we can see what's effective, what's negative, going on.
Got it. And do you work side by side with your clients as well? Like kind of go with them through the whole process. Once things are pulled, you kind of know where they are, and then you're working with them. Do you, when it comes to like sending stuff to credit bureaus and stuff, do you send that off for them, or do they send it, or do you kind of prepare them as to what to say to be able to remove things off of their credit?
As far as usually client does it.
Okay.
Reason because when the letters come from the client, the credit bureaus have to go through the process. As opposed to the third party to sit out on behalf, they could just start and they could do this as being a good not even go through because it's coming from clients.
Got it. Thank you so much for clarifying that. It's again, I know you guys deal with the credit every day, but for those people that don't, I really want to make sure that this show hits home to them. Again, for me, it's all about educating, impact, and content. And again, if people don't know, if we're not educating them, they'll just continue with the unknown. So I definitely, man, we had so much mass information today already. I've been my own advocate over here telling my own personal stories today. But it's great information. It's needed, and it's going to help us excel in life. For me, even though I'm helping people with the whole process, you don't want to stop at that 640, at that 680. You want to build that credit and get all the way up. And as we learned today, listen, you can go ahead and get paid. I'm telling you, like, I'm about to hit y'all up. Once I get in the 700s, y'all better watch out because I'm about to get another stream of income and be like, listen, let somebody go ahead and go on this secure business line real quick because I just got this secure business account because my main Fred told us free game today of how we can build up our business credit. For those that missed those nuggets, you're crazy. Please go back, like, comment, and share. Tag someone who can definitely benefit from this business. We're not just talking about business credit, but we're also talking about personal credit. We're talking about the utilization on your credit cards. We're talking about your credit history. These are things that are not taught to us in school. I think this should really be a subject that's covered in high school before our children graduate. They're not talking about the stuff that we need to survive. They're not teaching our kids what they need to really be out here to succeed in the world and be able to establish themselves from the beginning. Why do we have to fail, do things wrong, and then got to go back and learn it? And I don't know about you, but once you get in your 30s, 40s, 50s, it's harder to kind of unlearn what you've been doing all that time and then to try to go back and relearn how to do it the right way. And like my man Johan said, not only just to establish it, but to also make sure that you budget so you stay there and not go back where we came from.
Can I answer that?
Sure.
The reason why someone gets paid for our film. If you have a low credit score and you go look to buy a car, you go look to buy a house, every person. Stupid people think car. A 580 compared to a 750, they're going to pay a completely different price for that same car.
Correct.
So because your credit score is bad, someone is getting more off of our ignorance. So the reason, in my opinion, the reason we aren't doing this stuff is so that whoever controls it, we say them, have a they are getting off ignorance. And my passion comes from because I've been doing financial services right out of college. And I didn't know what was money. But once I started going in the field and sitting down talking to people, I realized that, we learn something. And you get deeper into it, and you really learn that so many people benefit from my ignorance. So the reason we want to talk about the reason it's not school because it's not benefiting them.
You just touched on something, and I don't know about y'all, but I just got upset right now. You know what I'm saying? Like in the inside, I'm like, how can they take advantage of us like that? But if you are the bank and you have someone with a low credit score and you're going to get a higher interest rate out of them and you're going to get more of a return for what they're doing and you're going to be able to charge them more, that's just like bringing it back to the rental side. If you're going to rent and they're like, oh, your credit bad and this is that, okay, we're going to charge you a double security deposit on top of you paying the first month's rent. So it definitely does allow banks and other people on the other side to capitalize off of our ignorance. For me, though, that gets me upset, right? Like, oh, I'm so mad that I want to share this information with as many people as I can, because we don't want to be those ones that get taken advantage of. And my favorite is, and I know you guys hear this in credit, but you ever see a commercial and it's like, oh yeah, you only got paid $1.99, your interest rate gonna be 1%. I'm making this up, I'm just saying. They give you this great story, right? That's like unbelievable. And then everybody like, well, they said it was gonna be this and that. Yeah, but that's for that 780, 800, that's for that highest credit score. That's not for you at the 580. Don't even look at the commercial. Like, close your eyes, that ain't even for you, But they give you this like cherry that they dangle, get you to come inside, and then when you come inside, regardless of what your credit score is, now they're like, oh, okay, well, this is your interest and this is that, because that commercial wasn't for you. That commercial was to will you in. Once you get in, they don't tell you what your credit got to have to be on that commercial in order to get that deal right there that commercial is airing. And so that does definitely, I don't know about you guys, I don't know about my viewers here, but for me, that gets me so upset that I want to educate as many people. I want to impact as many people. If you have been impacted by this show today, if you have learned something for this show today, please like, comment, share, tag, tell us what you learned, put it in the comments. Blow this thing up, because there's a lot of people who can benefit from this information. If you learned something today, please put it in the comments. Let us know what you learned. Fred, tell us how we can reach out to you on your social media platforms.
You guys can definitely follow me on Instagram at @finance_Fred. I have me on Facebook at Fred Cadet. Those are social media platforms. I don't have to yet. Snapchat.
We're going to get you that TikTok, bro. That's all right. I got you. I'm TikTok famous a little bit. And Johan, let us know how we can follow you on social media.
On Instagram, OMG Approvals. Facebook, my name, Johan Owens. And TikTok.
I gotta get both of y'all TikTok. Listen, next time I come on here, we're gonna do a TikTok. I'm gonna be following up with y'all. I would love to have y'all back on the show. We're gonna do an update. We're gonna talk about some people you helped. I want to get you guys back on so I can really talk about some stories of people that you have actually helped in the community, and how you guys have changed lives. Is there anything else that you two would like to add to today's our conversation? Any other last minute nuggets that we want to go ahead and drop for the people?
I would the vision for my company was I wanted to help a person get funded. I wanted to help a person fund their drink. Long time ago, I wanted to be a bank, right? And I figured out how to use credit. So when I found out what I realized to do it, I learned personal credit. Same way they gave us all the steps. So that's how I started my credit business. Because we were able to get a lot of funded if the credit failed, their personal credit. So
exactly.
Now I'm able to sit down with someone, help them with their personal and help with the budget, help them get funded as far as their business. And more importantly, what I love to do is once I'm able to help you. So say, for example, you came to me, I helped you become an investor, right? And now, I help credit score, help get your LLC funded. Now you got 3 properties in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you say, well, I need $30,000 for this property. I'm going to have you lined up that I'm helping the same way I help you. Now I'm going to say, hey, we have about use credit to make that income. They're going to say, what? But yeah, let's see this be funded. And I got people over here who know what they're doing. So let's get you. I know someone who needs help. They give you the $30,000 loan, then you go to property, get your property. And then you just get them on investment.
Nice.
I don't know anything about the business.
Right.
Was use their first credit to leverage to make a income.
I like that. And I have a lot of investors. So if you're an investor and you're listening to Johan, not only can he get you approved, he can also get you a secured line of the for the loan, so you could be able to go out and also obtain the property. So he is talking about helping you get approved, helping you budget, helping you maintain, and now also going out and get this personal line of credit that can also be able to help you fund a deal. That's like a whole no-brainer that I just learned again. I learned it so much. I'm about to have to be your personal client, because as a realtor, I'm also an investor. And a lot of times it's a lot of hard money lenders out here. And if you don't have any experience, if you never did a fix and flip, if you never did a buy and hold, again, you're going off of your personal credit. So now I have Johan here who's going to help you with that, help you budget, and then also be able to help you get your personal secured line. If you do not follow him, if you have not followed him, please follow him at, is it OMG Approvals?
OMG underscore approvals. That's on
Instagram. And then Johan Owens on Facebook. Hit him up. He definitely have a lot of information and resources that can help you get to do what you want to do in this business of real estate, and that's to invest. I think the best investment, and I know you guys can agree with me on this, is for us to invest in ourselves. Yes. If you cannot invest in yourself when it comes to educating yourself, being able to just network with other people who are really out here doing this business, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. Real quick, guys, I have a friend. Her name is Sis Shanika on Facebook. She's like mad dope. She doesn't even know that I'm very inspired by her. She's in North Carolina. Her daughter's birthday was yesterday. She gifted her daughter with a 700 credit score. And what I mean by that is you have an 18-year-old kid who now has a car in her name, has a 700 credit score, because as Sis Shanika had said, for many years, since I think her daughter was 12, she's added her on her credit card as an authorized user. This information, guys, is not just for us. I say this because it is for our children. It's for our children's children. It's more so that we could be able to just benefit and gift our families. No one's out here doing it. They don't care about our kids. They don't care about our family. We have to be the ones to stop and say, this is what I need to do. And you have to take action today. I challenge every single one of you that have viewed this, that have listened, if you have learned something, do not be someone, you know how we say knowledge is power, right? We say it all the time. Knowledge is power. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, knowledge is not power if you're not going to take action. So I always feel like we were so misled as kids and growing up, and knowledge is power. Okay, yeah, but what you going to do with it? You have it. Now what are you going to do with it? So I challenge all my guests, everyone that listen, take advantage. You can go on freeannualreport.com. You can get your free credit score. I don't know if anybody knows this, but as I was looking up some research last week, now that we're in the pandemic, you can check your credit every month for free. They allow you to do it once a month for free, just so you can make sure during this pandemic no one is taking advantage of our credit. But I challenge everyone to go on freeannualreport.com, find out what your credit information is, reach out to someone. I have 2 people on here that can help you. You got Johan Owens, you got Fred Cadet. There's many others out here, but I challenge you guys to go to someone, have them look at your information and talk to you so you can come up with a plan. Know what you're doing and know how you're getting. And like my man put out there today, if anybody's in a business, once your business is legal, there are things that you could do to establish your business credit. So you want to have a personal side and you want to have a business side. Come up with some goals. Take action and do it today, guys. I thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Fred, I know we lost you for a second and we got you back here. Is there any last little minute things that you want to share to our guests today, that you want to tell the people? Anything else that you want to share with us before we wrap up?
Apply everything you learn. It's a feedback. Apply your power. And credit is king.
There you go. Credit is king. He said credit is king. And you know what's crazy? Because we always know cash is king, right? That's what everybody teach you, right? Cash king. And we say credit is queen. But my man right here said credit is king. You want to get that credit together. Listen, I wanted to invite this guy on the show, but it was too late. This guy talked about yesterday how he got his whole business credit together. He didn't got a car. He only put like 15 bands down. Interest rate was 1%. I said, what? Let me see your report, sir. Let me see your report. Because for people that don't know, once you get your business credit together, you could buy a house with that business credit. You could buy a car with that business credit. And then what we could do, guys, is that a tax write-off, or am I making that up?
Nope.
Can we put that on our taxes?
Yep.
Oh, all right. I just wanted to make sure for those that didn't know, you know, put it in a business name. You know, that business card might need to get you from plan A to B. And I don't know about you guys, but as a real estate agent, we drive around a lot. Listen, can I write off my tires on the thing? Because my tire's about to go bald. I was in Pennsylvania yesterday going like this. I was like, man, think about the tires with how they feel got to ride up these dirt roads. So, guys, I don't know about you, but I learned a lot today. Thank you so much, Johan. Thank you so much, Fred, for being a part of this. I appreciate you guys. I definitely want to do a segment where I follow back up with you guys, because there's so many people that need to hear this information, and I would love to hear your success stories about people that you have helped into getting a car, whether it's getting real estate or just kind of, you know, share some stories. So I'll definitely be inviting you guys back. For those of you that have joined me, thank you so much. Keeping it real to y'all need to put me on a map. Please like, comment, and share. It takes $0 to support. I challenge everyone now. I have 5 viewers. I appreciate all 5 of you. You mean so much to me. Everyone who's still listening, if you can hear my voice, please share this video. Tell us what you learned. Tag my man Fred. Tag me. Tag Johan. I reply back. As soon as I get off of here, I'm replying back to everybody. If you need me, hit me up. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Thanks again.